Hey, yo, what's good, gaming players? It's your boy, Desmond Sharpman, aka Sharp Plays, back out here on this Madden 26 franchise mode, and we are back once again with another episode of this Madden series. We are set to continue with this 1 o'clock schedule here in week 4. Now, this next matchup considers of one team coming in at 2-1, the other still coming in unbeaten. The Commanders are at the Falcons in this game. The Commanders come in 2-1. Atlanta comes in 3-0. Now, this is one of the surprises with the Falcons being 3-0. I don't remember the last time we've seen the Falcons come in 3-0 in a Madden series. I mean, think about it. It's been an incredible 3 weeks for the Falcons, especially the changes that they've made on the offensive side of the ball. Not only that, the defense has been playing very well. And if you remember their last game, they completed a shutout. Like, their offense was great, defense was playing well, and now they're sitting at 3-0. As you can see the stats right here on your screen. The Falcons defense, they give up 15 points a game, and that's through 3 weeks of play. Because if you guys remember that shutout, that pushed their numbers downward. So now things are looking in the right direction for them defensively, because they're 4th in giving up points per game heading into this week. So this matchup should definitely be interesting. Now for the Commanders, like I said, they come in 2-1. Jaden Daniels and company, they played pretty well. Had a little miscues, but they managed to get things back going. But now they have a chance to get the 3-1. Now, a couple of teams were able to do it. The Commanders look to do the same. However, it'll be different, because if they can win this game, they'll end the 3-game winning streak of Atlanta. Now, if you haven't seen the previous 5 games already here in week 4, be sure to go watch them so you can get caught up with the series. And don't forget to continue to vote on what you think the New York Giants should do going into their 5th game of the season when it comes to the quarterback position. Now, most of you guys are probably new to this Madden series, so welcome aboard if you're new. Be sure to check out the previous 3 weeks of football to get yourselves caught up with the entire series as we continue. And let's just say we are halfway done with week number 4 of the regular season, which by the end of the 4 o'clock schedule, the very last one, we will give you guys a preview on what's to come in week 5. Tons of things are going to be important going into week number 5. But let's go ahead and continue with week 4's action. Let's head to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Those Falcons fans are pumped up. Their team is back at home for the first time since week 1, looking for a 4-0 start to their season. The Commanders with a chance to end that 3-game winning streak of the Falcons. Let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, Dan Quinn. He, of course, the head man here in Atlanta from 2015 to 2020. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Alright, so The Commanders will be getting the ball first to start the game, so we'll get our first look at Jaden Daniels. He led his team to their second win of the season, even though they had a little bit of a stumble in week 2 of the regular season, but they managed to get themselves back in the win column. They're looking to end that 3-game winning streak of this Falcons squad. The Falcons look to become the first team to reach 4-0. We're underway from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And Deebo Samuel will not return this one, so into the end zone it goes. It's a touchback, and out comes Jaden Daniels.
Such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
First down, here's Brian Robinson Jr. And the Falcons defense is all over it. They stop it for a loss of a yard. That's why I said that Falcons defense is one to keep your eye on, because they've been pretty good. Especially after the way they played their last game, where they got a shutout against a division opponent that got them to 3-0.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Daniels sensing the pressure, and he gets rid of it.
And throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Daniels quickly over the middle. Here's Zach Ertz with the catch. And he will pick up a first. However, it will not stand. It's coming back. And that one was on Washington for holding.
A really tough one. Third and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
Daniels throws this one. This one's complete to Terry McLaurin, but he is stopped immediately. Nice tackle there by Sean Harris. Fourth down for the Commanders.
When you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So Tress Way punts this one. And no return here for LJ Moore. It'll go into the end zone. Touchback. So now we get our first look at Josh Martin and the Falcons offense. What a performance they had in their last game. I mean, their offense played well. What a performance by Chris Cam as well. He had 3 of those touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 receiving. This offense was tremendous. Let's see what they can do here in front of their home fans. And now here comes Chris Cam on the ground, and Chris Cam immediately taking off. Chris Cam inside the 10 to the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. What a start.
80 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Extra point by Younghoe Koo. He's got it, and the Falcons take a quick 7-0 lead. An 80-yard touchdown run by Chris Cam, who's had an amazing season already, and we are still early. It's still early, and he's already playing well, running the ball. He's currently coming into this game second leader in rushing. He's basically the runner-up right now. But depending on how he does today, could put him in front
That one's gonna skip
But he has to
into
hope
the
that
end
Jordan
zone.
Sharp doesn't do much in the 49ers matchup. But anyway, back to the Commanders offense. They had to punt the last time they had it, so now they're looking to answer after the touchdown they just gave up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go.
First down. Here comes Brian Robinson. Gains 3 as he's tackled at the 23. Daniels off play action. Flag down. This one's picked. Intercepted. Peyton Ellis with the interception. But it's a flag. So Jalon Walker gets called for the roughing the passer, so erase the interception.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 30.
Jaden Daniels got a bit lucky right there. He almost threw an INT. So now here comes Brian Robinson Jr. Takes this across the 40. But a penalty flags down. This one's against the Commanders.
Operating from the gun.
Daniels goes quickly over the middle. Here's Deebo Samuel. Now a late flag was down as the pass was already thrown. And this one's coming back.
They caught the rookie first round out of Oregon, Josh Connerly. On the ready. The motion man here is McLaurin.
In motion is Terry McLaurin.
Now Daniels.
Daniels with another flag down. Here's Terry McLaurin, and he loses it. And it's recovered by Atlanta. And guess what? It's against the Commanders again. And the Falcons are going to get the football back. This is why you have to be careful with getting penalties called against you. Because if you turn the ball over, then that's bad. And the Commanders give the ball up. And the Falcons are back to work. And now here comes Chris Cam. Got the block. Chris Cam to the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdown runs right off the bat.
Two-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This Falcons team in this series is going to be something special. I mean, look at the way that they are playing today. Already out to a double-digit advantage. Chris Cam with 2 touchdown runs already in the first quarter. And the Falcons up 14-0 over Washington. So they take advantage off the turnover by Washington to turn it into 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
So now here comes Deebo Samuel. And the tackle's going to be made at the 23-yard line. So back out comes the Commanders.
Onto the field. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Again this drive, 1st and 10.
So Jaden Daniels and company back out, ready to go.
We'll begin here
And now here's Brian Robinson Jr. left side. He's got space to the 40-yard line. First down, Commanders.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The action fake, and Daniels is going to go down. Trevor Smallwood got there immediately for the sack, a loss of 6.
Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk.
Like I said, the Falcons defense, they have done really well. I mean, the adjustments that they've made defensively, picking up Trevor Smallwood, it has been, that defense has been dangerous. Daniels throws this one. This one's caught by Deebo Samuel to the 47-yard line as he's brought down. He got 13.
For his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Daniels on 3rd and 3. Here's Brian Robinson Jr. And nice stop there by the safety, John Carter. He takes him down, and that's for no gain. So 4th down.
Watches this back in the film room tomorrow. He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down.
And this one's sent away. Fair catch is made by Mole to the 20-yard line. Back out comes Atlanta.
They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far.
So the Falcons offense already off to a good start. Chris Cam, definitely. 2 touchdown runs already, and we're only in the first quarter. And here comes Chris Cam again, up the middle to the 32-yard line as he's brought down. And look at the numbers for him already. Over 100 yards. And like I said, we're only in the first quarter.
And as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big ball game.
It's almost like the man can't be stopped this early.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
In motion is L.J. Moore. Martin looks to throw, and look at this, wide open. L.J. Moore, he's got room. Moore is going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. They are on fire.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
How about the Falcons? They do it again. Another touchdown on the board in the first quarter. And just like that, they're up 21-0. This is insane. If you're any of these other teams that are facing this Falcon team in this regular season, they better come out ready, because this Falcon team is something special. They are showing their worth. They aren't playing around. It's like since the minute this season started, they haven't been playing around. Offensively, they've been great. It really had to come down to the defense to do their thing, and the defense they've been doing their thing as of late. Daniels, and he's going to get rid of it.
Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Here's
Daniels with a penalty flag down, and here's the catch by the tight end Samot, but I don't know if it's gonna count, and this one's coming back. It's against the Commanders, as that is it for the first quarter. It's been all Falcons early on.
Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
All right, second quarter is set to get underway. If you're Washington, you need some answers because they are already down 21-0 to this Falcon team. They have been on fire in that first quarter, just scoring with ease. And Brian Robinson takes this to the 15. He gained 5.
Just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Daniels looking, lobbing it up, incomplete.
It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball.
So another punt looks like for the Commanders.
Here's Tress Way now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line.
So Tress Way sends it to the skies. This one will go inside the 10. They're going to down it at the 7. So back out comes number 5, Josh Martin, and the Falcons offense.
Falcons head coach, his team ready for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you
So the Falcons are ready for their next drive.
There's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even
First down, here comes Chris Cam, but this time Washington's defense was ready. A loss of 2 there by Chris Cam.
The end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember.
Martin throws here. This one's complete by Russell Grant, who's going to be down at the 7-yard line.
17 yards instead of on a failed 4th
But
down
now,
from 3, your opponent getting the ball
now it's 3rd down.
They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing
In motion, and Martin gets sacked in the end zone. It's a safety. So the Falcons were going to try to throw for it, but the defense for the Commanders gets there, and the Commanders get on the board, but at what cost? Because now it's 21-2. Commanders still need answers. Down by 19 points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll throw with Daniels.
Daniels looking deep downfield, and it's deflected by Jesse Bates. Incomplete, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they
Daniels, quick throw. Here's Deebo Samuel, and he fumbles again. And it's recovered by Atlanta. Are you serious? The 2nd time Deebo has fumbled in this game. You are kidding me. He had the first. No way.
And instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big
Oh
takeaway for this
my
defense.
goodness. Debo Samuel's gonna be noticing that in his nightmares after this one. 2 fumbles by Debo Samuel in this game. So now Atlanta has it back. They start on the ground with Chris Cam, gains 2.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here comes Russell Grant in motion. Martin looks, and he throws it away.
And throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go. Strike. Go.
And here comes Mull in motion. Martin. And he has a man open. It's Mull, but he steps out of bounds. No gain, so 4th down. So this time the Falcons offense will not be able to take advantage of the turnover. But Washington's going to have to take more care of the football. They've already got 2 fumbles, and both of them have been by Debo. So they've got to get things going.
Before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one.
1st down. Here comes Brian Robinson. Gains 2 to the 20.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all...
Daniels looking, and down he goes. He's sacked. And it's Trevor Smallwood was the one to bring him down as the carnage continues.
He is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes. Tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
3rd and long. Here's Daniels.
Daniels over the middle. It's picked. Intercepted. Peyton Ellis, the linebacker, takes it. And the Falcons are going to take over as the Falcons defense does it again. The 3rd turnover committed.
Hey, nice job here, fellas. But don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays. We punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Are you kidding me? The Falcons defense. They are just coming alive between these 2 weeks combined. Here's Chris Cam. Gains 2 as we reach the 2-minute warning.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw.
2nd and 8. Martin. Oh, that one was thrown. That was a bullet thrown, but it got deflected by Josh Landry. So 3rd down.
Good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Martin hit as he throws, incomplete. Tried to go to Drake London,
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd
but it's
down,
4th
pushing the ball
down.
downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this
So here's
close.
Younghoe Koo for the field goal.
Keep that offense on the field and
This
try
one
to
is a
maintain
short one,
possession and
34 yards.
6.
He nails it. So the Falcons are now up 24-2 over the Commanders.
Late in the first half.
I think
It
at
has
this
been
point in the game,
all
Mike, when you have
Falcons
things under control,
to this
not
point.
only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while,
The defense
they
has
still were
played
able to
solid.
manage to
They've
add
committed
points.
3 turnovers already, 2 fumbles, 1 INT. This Falcons defense is no joke.
It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Commanders head back onto the field to try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 from the 20.
Daniels now going to look to throw.
Daniels throws. This one's complete. Zach Ertz has it, but only for a gain of 4.
It is 2nd and 6. Throwing is Daniels.
Daniels lets it go downfield, deflected by A.J. Terrell. Great defense, 3rd down.
Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started.
Daniels looking downfield, looking for Debo. It's picked. Another interception. John Carter has it, and Carter takes this into Commanders territory.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read.
The 4th turnover committed by the Falcons defense.
The defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Martin looking to throw. He's going to immediately take off with it and go out of bounds at the 29.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Play action fake. Martin, good protection. Look at all the scrambling, and he gets rid of it. But if you're Washington, there is no excuse for allowing Josh Martin to just do that in the pocket. But the flag's on Atlanta anyway, so it pushes them back.
Here we go, set. They'll look to throw.
1st and 20. Martin has a man wide open. It's Mull again. And Mull with another juke. Down to the 11.
They got it inside the 15. Another catch from there.
The Falcons are clicking.
Stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the 1st half. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Here comes Drake London in motion.
In the red zone now.
Martin throws for Grant. He's got it, and he's got a Falcon touchdown. As the lead grows.
It's his 4th touchdown on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Listen, bruh. I have never seen a team look this dominant in all my time streaming Madden. The Falcons 31 and the Commanders 2. This is unbelievable.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
This is unbelievable. So Jaden Daniels and company, they're looking for something, because it has not been their half. Daniels looking downfield. He's got Samuel. And they're going to bring him down at the 44.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 21 seconds.
They needed something because it just has not been their half.
Throwing on 1st and 10.
Daniels. And that one's thrown behind his receiver. Incomplete.
The reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a
Daniels throws this one, and this one's caught, but Samuel was out of bounds. But wait a minute, they're going to take a look at it.
Officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2
They're going to take a look at this to make sure Debo was inbounds. And it looks to me that he was definitely inbounds. I mean, you see one toe hit and then the other one dragged.
He was trying to hook up with Debo Samuel that time.
And they're going to give it. They're going to give it to him.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Throwing again.
Daniels throws this one, dropped.
Complete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him.
So here comes the field goal unit.
All too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hits come.
And this one is good, but wait a second. A penalty flag is down. A roughing the kicker on Atlanta.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal. They'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
And the Commanders are going to keep the field goal unit out.
For this field goal try. It'll be a 35-yard
A 35-yard attempt. And this one is good. So the Commanders cut into the lead, but they still trail big time. 31-5. Atlanta up big.
Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2.
All right, back in Atlanta. You guys, I have never seen a team be this dominant in all my time streaming Madden. But the Falcons have been dominant. A 31-5 score.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out.
The Falcons are getting the ball to start the third. They have been basically utterly dominant in this game. And honestly, they just want to keep it pushing. First down, they're going to give it to Chris Cam. Picks up no gain that time.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Ready? Back to throw. Flush to his right.
Martin, and he just throws that one out of bounds.
That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go.
Martin lobbing it up, and this time, this one's caught. Kyle Pitts has it. First down Falcons to the Commanders' 48.
For the Falcons, 32 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
First and 10, back to Chris Cam, and there goes Chris Cam again to the 37-yard line as he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Martin throwing on first down. Here's Grant. As he's tackled at the 30-yard line, he gains 7.
7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second and 3. Back to Chris Cam.
Close to a first down.
And he's going to be stopped
As they mark him
at the 28-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and inches. And here comes Mole on the touch pass. And Mole with some room. Mole to the 11-yard line.
Yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here we go. Let go. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Martin off play action. And he throws it out of bounds.
It's incomplete.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
Back to the air again.
Martin looking to throw. Here's Grant over the middle. And he's tackled at the 8-yard line.
Pretty well read there
Gain
defensively.
4.
Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
3rd and 6. Here comes Mole in motion. Martin looking to throw. He's got all the room. He's got a Falcon touchdown.
Nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here's Coop.
Here's the extra point. This one's up and good. Can you believe it's a 38-5 score right now? Could you imagine what the Commanders are thinking right now with them having only 5 points in this game? Here comes Deebo Samuel, and he brings this to the 24-yard line. Good thing he held on to the football because so the Commanders are back out.
In a big way as they set out on
First down, they give it to the back. A gain of 4.
3 or maybe 4. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. From 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels.
Daniels throws. This one's complete. But this one's going to be pushed backwards.
They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything.
Daniels looking to pass. Down he goes.
There is a flag down in the backfield, and usually the spot that tells us hold.
And another holding against the Commanders. So, looks like another punt.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone.
This one's sent away. And this one's not going to be returned. And they're going to down this one at the 9-yard line. So back out comes Atlanta. They have been utterly dominant, and with the way things have been, it is pretty obvious now that they are on their way to a 4-0 start to their season. I don't think they're letting that foot off the gas any longer. And here's Cam. Chris Cam up the middle. And he's going to be brought down to the 28. 19 yards. First down, Atlanta.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
First down from the 28. Martin feels the pressure. He's going to take off with it. Look at Martin run. And he's into Commander's territory at the 47.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Man, oh man. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Falcons are rolling, and they are on their way to becoming the first team to reach 4-0. Fourth quarter from Atlanta, set to get underway.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It has been all Falcons to this point. It seems like that they can't be stopped right now. Here's Chris Cam. Picks up a gain of 10, but a penalty marker is down. This one's against Atlanta.
Caleb McGarry, the guilty party there.
Off play action. And Martin is going to go down. The Commander sacked him.
This could very well be a hold.
And this one's going to be against Atlanta.
Here we go. 60 by.
Now, faking the give.
Faking the give. Martin. has all day, letting it fly. This one's complete by Drake London. But another penalty flag is thrown. This one's coming back.
And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Okay, break. Here we go, start.
2nd and 42. In motion is Russell Grant.
Forced to his right.
Martin letting it go downfield. Oh, LJ Moll almost had it.
Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch.
And here comes Grant in motion. And Martin is unable to get rid of that one. It's incomplete.
So often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders.
So 4th down, and here comes the punting unit for Atlanta. The Commanders are going to get it back. Still searching for their first touchdown of this game.
The Commanders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Daniels looks, and Daniels is sacked. Carl Evacati gets the sack. A loss of 7.
Coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something.
Daniels looking with a flag down. He's sacked again.
They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense's
And that flag is on Washington. The struggles continue.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun.
Daniels throwing incomplete as he tried to go to Zach Ertz.
Big call here. It was 3rd down.
And this one's against the Commanders. So another punt.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon.
And this one's sent away. Inside the 10 it goes to the 9.
Falcons offense. And their running back set to go once more. And it's looking like 4-0 might be in the cards. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10.
How about this? So I guess on this next drive, Josh Martin, Chris Cam, Russell Grant, and LJ Moll are not in the game. They're going to let the backups go ahead and finish this one out since they've already got themselves a big-time lead. Here's Bijan Robinson. Gains 4.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. Here comes a toss. And Robinson loses it. It's recovered by the Commanders. And they're going to take it. They're going to take over at the 2-yard line.
Ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice.
And remember now,
But wait, they're going to take a look at it to make sure Bijan Robinson's knee was down or not.
Was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to
And I think right there, knee definitely touched. So they might give this one back to Atlanta, and they will.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and 9. They'll throw. It's Penix.
Penix throwing. Oh, and Pitt makes the catch over the middle. However, it's another flag.
That's going to stand.
This one's against Atlanta.
Heading backwards. So that'll cost them half the distance.
Here comes Pitts in motion. Penix throws. This one's complete. Drake London has it. But this one's going to be short of first down yardage to the 11.
Well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
But Bradley Pinion sends this one away. And Samuel takes this to the 44-yard line.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Daniels. Rolling right.
Daniels looks, and here's Robinson Jr. with the catch. But he's going to lose yardage to the 43.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield.
And Daniels, look, down he goes. Another sack. Man, oh man, the Falcons are going to be going into their bye week fresh because with the way this team has played, the way this team has played for 4 weeks, they have played tremendous.
It is 3rd and long.
Robinson in motion.
It's Daniels.
Daniels hit as he throws. Deep ball deflected.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And now here comes the punt team.
So another 3 and out for the Commanders. I mean, if you think about it, they've been struggling a lot in this game.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for.
So the Falcons will take over.
And it's a touchdown. Falcons offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
And here comes Bijan Robinson, who just runs into a wall.
Crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
And now Josh Martin and company are right back out there after that 4-yard loss.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Martin lobbing it up. Here's Grant with the catch. And he's brought down with a first down as well.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group.
And now here's Bijan Robinson again, and he loses yardage once more. A 2-yard loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the
Play action fake, and Penix, that one's incomplete.
Was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and long.
19 Dragon. Here we go.
Looking to throw. It's Penix.
Penix looking downfield, and that one's batted in the air. It's incomplete.
Is down. Let's see who they got.
And they're going to get Atlanta for holding that time.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix.
Penix letting it go again, and that one's deflected.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So this one's sent away, and no return for Deebo Samuel. They're going to down it at the 7-yard line. And it looks like Jaden Daniels is now out of the game for these last 11 seconds. It's going to be a blowout win for the Falcons as Brian Robinson Jr. gets taken down, losing yardage. And this one's on the Commanders.
And they'll try it again.
Let's go. Ready?
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw.
Mariota looking, still looking. Time has expired. Here's a deep ball dropped by Samuel. And the Atlanta Falcons dominate yet again as they move to 4-0. 38-5 is the final score. The Falcons only give up 5 points. 5.
I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
It just seemed to me that the Falcons just refused to give up a touchdown. Even though, like I said, it was just a small miscues, like the safety. I'm pretty sure the final score probably wouldn't be 38-5. It probably would have been 38-3 if they didn't give up that safety. But either way, this Falcon team is no joke. None. They completely dominate, and I mean dominate, the Washington Commanders. You already know. I don't think I ever seen a score quite like this since the last time I streamed Madden. I'm just gonna say that right now. I don't recall the last time I've seen a team get dominated like this in a long time. But the Falcons, they dominate once again, so they go into their bye week fresh with a 4-0 record and continue to lead their division in the NFC South with that 4-0 start. And the Commanders, they've got tons of work to do. Offensively, defensively, you name it. Because in their next game, they're going to be heading to SoFi Stadium to match up with the Chargers. And Jaden Daniels, hopefully he'll bounce back there because it hasn't been pretty. These 2 games that he's had on the road so far in this series hasn't been great. He's been good at home, but when it goes on the road, it's been completely different. But with that being said, that's going to do it for another episode of this Madden series. Be sure to drop a like on this one if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new for more Madden action as we continue forward. And until next time, it's your boy Desmond Sharp, aka Sharp Plays. We will see you guys in the next episode, which will be in Foxborough. Two winless teams battling for their first win of the season. The Panthers at the Patriots.